From the Opubco Studios at Britain and Broadway, you're listening to a News OK podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Comics Podcast. I'm Matt Price. This is Kyle Roberts. Let me just say right up front, happy birthday, Kyle Roberts. It is the birthday of one of your comics podcasters here. So everybody feel free to email him your congratulations, kroberts@opubco.com. It's a decent week for comics, right? I mean, there's several big things.
A lot of stuff came out this week.
We're going to kick it off. We'll mention War of Kings, continuing Marvel's cosmic epic. It's by Abnett Lanning, who've been doing Nova, who've been doing Annihilation. That's what they got going on this week. And then I'll also mention Dark Reign, Fantastic Four. Jonathan Hickman, who has been writing stuff like Transhuman and recently started Secret Warriors for Marvel, is doing a 3-part miniseries, Dark Reign, Fantastic Four. I liked it. I think he's got the voice of the Fantastic Four down pretty well. You got Sean Chen drawing it. And you want to know kind of more good news, if you like this take, he's going to become the regular writer of Fantastic Four once Mark Miller's run is over. So, Jonathan Hickman, I thought a nice take on the FF, tying into Dark Reign, but also it's kind of a self-contained FF story for the most part. Yeah. Sweet. All right, and then Kyle, you're a Wolverine guy. However, you have mixed feelings about.
First of all, why did it take 5 years to come out with the third? Part
about a 3-year gap, I think.
Yeah, maybe 3 years.
Felt like 5.
Felt like forever.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like the first two. I had a little bit of a problem with the Hulk being 40 feet tall or whatever he is, but I understand they've done that before in comics. So, but I guess the creator of Lost.
Yeah, Damon Lindelof, co-creator of Lost.
Lindelof?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If you want to write in and tell us.
Okay. He was also kind of the creator of this comic, and I guess the same reason I don't like Lost, I didn't like this comic. It seemed like the whole comic was backflashes, and they didn't really tell too much more to the story in their backflashes. They're just kind of replaying, which I guess if a comic hadn't been out for 3 years, maybe they need to do that.
I thought it was an okay issue. I don't think it was worth a 3-year wait, but then again, what is? Part of it was Lindelof was really late turning the scripts. Then, once I think they were getting the scripts, you had little Francis Yu was drawing Secret Invasion. You can't pull him off Secret Invasion at that point. That's your big story for the year. So, a lot of delays. I thought it worked okay. However, good grief, 3 years. What a wait, huh? So that's number 3. Let's hope the rest of them come out a little more quickly. Superman is on the World of New Krypton in Superman World of New Krypton number 1. James Robinson and Greg Rucka are co-writing this. It's pretty good. You've got Pete Woods drawing it, who I think is a very solid Superman artist. Superman decides to go to New Krypton, as you've been probably hearing us talk about or reading the comics. The 100,000 Kryptonians have set up their own planet that's in orbit opposite Earth. General Zod has been put in charge of the military there. Superman, of course, just tangled with General Zod a little bit ago in the Last Sun arc in Action Comics. So he doesn't want to leave Zod untended, so he's going to New Krypton to kind of see what's going on there. And so he's both doing that and kind of rediscovering his heritage, as he also deals with Allura, Supergirl's mom, who's been not really all that stable since her husband died in the pages of Supergirl. Pretty good issue. I wish Superman felt like he was taking a little more proactive approach, is my take on it. You had last issue of Superman. It didn't really feel like he proactively decided to go to New Krypton, and in this issue he has to pick a guild or whatever. And while I'm sure there are multiple reasons for them presenting it this way, it felt like he wasn't necessarily proactive in what he's doing. However, well written and well drawn, and it kicks off the New Krypton series. So, and the Superman books remain pretty quality books from DC.
Yeah.
And then we'll close up with Black Panther number 2, Dark Reign tie-in. We read the first one of these when it came out a month ago. What did you think of this one?
Yeah, and like the Hulk vs. Wolverine comic, this one had a lot of backflashes in it as well, but this had more explanation of the story. The first one, we realized that Black Panther got in a huge battle with Dr. Doom, and basically we knew that he was hurt. We didn't really know the extent of that battle, and they kind of tell us some more of that story in this one.
A little more explanation of what's happened to T'Challa, and then moving forward the story of who's going to replace him. Continues to be pretty good. I think pretty solid issue.
Yep.
So, let's see. My favorite issue, I'm going to actually go with the Fantastic Four. Jonathan Hickman on Fantastic Four. I think he's got the voices of the characters down, and I think he'll be a good choice for the regular series. How about you, Kyle?
I'll go with Black Panther.
All right. Continuing the mystery of who is the new Black Panther. That's Kyle's pick of the week. All right. So, some good ones out of Marvel, another one out of DC. Let's hope none of the next issues we have to wait 3 years for.
Yeah.
How about that? So, for Kyle Roberts, I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.